The Midcoast of Maine gets a lot of attention as a summertime seaside paradise, and rightfully so. But there's so much to this area year-round, and it's a uniquely warm place when the snow starts falling. Today, the Maine Life team is sharing some of our favorite spots to visit when spring still feels a little bit more like winter. We're talking art and history, interior design, local shops, and of course, comfort food. So let's get cozy on this week's episode of Maine Life. There's so much to love about Maine. The people, the places, the food. And we're here to share it all with you. Each week, our team brings you the very best of vacation land. This is Maine Life.
Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, after many miles.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of Maine Life. We support hundreds of businesses throughout Maine and are once again thrilled to be part of a show that introduces us to people and places from all around the state. When we share stories, we build community. So thank you for joining us this season as Maine Life celebrates 10 years on the air. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, and thanks for watching this episode of Maine Life. Today, my home is in Bath on Front Street at Main Street Design Co. So come on in, warm up, and meet the owner, Brett.
Hi there, I'm Brett Johnson, owner and Chief Creative Officer at Main Street Design Co. in Bath, Maine. I am a 17th generation Mainer, and I am proud to deliver amazing services and beautiful designs which are really inspired by our clients' and friends' stories. This is a space that is a dream come true. It's a jewel box where the owner lives above the store. I opened the shop downstairs and we feature interior design services and also furniture, accessories, gifts, and a lot made in Maine. This building on Front Street has become a gathering place for both the business and also the community. So welcome to my space.
Well, I'm just thrilled to be here in Bath with my dear friend Brett, who I've known for so long, an amazing human being and a supremely talented designer. Brett, I remember coming here 5 or so years ago when this was just kind of a rundown building, but it has such history and heart right here in downtown Bath. So share with everybody how it all came to be.
It happened really sort of as if by magic almost. Walking down Front Street with a friend, I looked over and I saw this building and I said, that could be a jewel box and a home for Main Street Design Company and the work that we do. Me, together with the team, created this second floor space. So this space used to house drafting tables and drafts people who toiled away in this glorious natural light, literally drawing by hand every part and piece of the ships built at the shipyard.
Cool. Well, we're gonna head downstairs in a little bit to introduce you to the design process and also show you all the wonderful gifts and home items that you can purchase. But first, Vanessa, our friend, is up the Midcoast. She is eating in Damariscotta, so we are gonna check in with her. See you in a bit. And V, what do you got?
Hey, Vanessa.
Damariscotta is one of Maine's most dynamic small towns, and you really haven't been to Damariscotta unless you've come to Fernald's Country Store. Let's go in.
It was founded in 1990. It came to this location in 2010. I used to come in every day after school from age 11 all the way through high school. When I lived on Main Street, I was here maybe 3 times a day. And this is where people came to meet friends, exchange ideas, eat something tasty, and sort of feel at home within the Midcoast.
That was one of the things that we really focused on and wanted, was to rebuild that place for the after school crowd. And so Tuesday through Friday from 2 to 4, I mean, the couches are filled with high schoolers. They're coming in, they're getting sandwiches, and it's a really cool feeling.
You walk in and you smell bacon. I think probably first bacon and coffee. I think you see sort of quirk visualized. There's a lot to look at. I hope that it feels cozy.
Yeah, there's always like a positive like bustle, and it's, you know, throughout the day from like morning through lunch through the afternoon, it's like it goes through 3 different waves of energy.
We keep it warm. It's full of the smells of soup cooking and deli meat, bacon, and a lot of, I think you hear mostly laughter.
Hi there, I'm Derek DeGear. I am the bread guy here at Fernald's Country Store and one of the partners and owners. I'm also the owner of Hootenanny Bread, which is a farmer's market bakery that serves Damariscotta to Brunswick. So I do all the sandwich breads here. I also make croissants and pretzels and bagels that we sell every day.
Okay, so Ramsey, thank you so much for putting this beautiful food together for us today. You want to share what we're going to be tasting?
We've got the zuppa toscana, which we always try to do a special soup throughout the week.
And then this is a famous sandwich here.
The Rubina chara, it's awesome. The chara is something very magical. It's one of my favorite things to make, which is nice because people eat it right up, so I have to make it often.
Yeah. You know, no lunch really is complete without Maine's
Moxie.
famous Moxie.
Yeah.
And then we also have,
The Maine root beer. I love all of Maine root stuff.
well, let's
Cheers, yeah.
cheers to that and take a bite of this beautiful sandwich.
Thank you to our closed captioning sponsor, Northeast Hearing and Speech, helping Mainers communicate and thrive.
Hi, I'm Jaeger with Berlin City. We'll do anything to make your car dealership experience easier.
Did you just wink at us?
Like saving you money, because we don't need celebrity athletes to do our commercials. Yeah, I'm great at football. Like saving you time by servicing your vehicle fast. How fast, you ask? Faster than a cheetah. We also support our community. Like money for kids, like for school supplies and stuff. There you go. So stop overpaying and wasting time looking for a deal. We're Berlin City, and the party is on.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are at the shop at Main Street Design Co., which is downstairs from the loft where I live upstairs.
Long commute.
It is a long commute. So here we feature American-made upholstered furniture, some art, antiques, amazing things for your kitchen, for your garden, great lighting, home hardware, and gifts that are all geared toward home.
And so Kristen, one of your newer clients that you're gonna meet here in a second, she came just walking in the door as a shopper, and now she has hired you to redesign and reimagine this historic property just up the street.
Yeah, she's like the perfect example of what we do. Everything is about home and family, and that's what we do.
And
so I'm
making it
excited
happen.
excited to introduce you.
Hi, I'm Kristen, and I was raised in Maine, and I'm so happy to be back here again in Bath with our new old home. And once we started getting into renovating it and making it our own, we couldn't wait to get started working with Brett and everyone at Main Street Design Co.
The design process really starts with a understanding that every home tells a story, and our job is to tell people stories. The sky is the limit of possibilities. Even in our little shop here, we have thousands and thousands of possibilities. And bringing those things together to be able to tell their unique story.
We reached out to Brett because we felt that we had probably more than we can handle on our own, and we knew that he was great at working on historic houses. And also, he has such an appreciation for art and antiques. We just love his sensibility about integrating those special pieces into an old home, but making it comfortable for today.
Maybe we're not designers, maybe we're storytellers. We're like making this like amazing fairy tale come true for anybody. It's really neat.
That's the nicest thing. That makes me happy.
Before we come back to Main Street Design Co., we are going to head over to the next town in Brunswick, where we find our videographer and friend Johnny at one of my favorite places, Flight Deck Brewing.
Welcome everybody to Brunswick. We are here at Flight Deck Brewing. The crew here calls it Brunswick's third place, and everything here is first class.
So third place is not work, not school. It's a place where you can socially gather to eat, drink, and be merry with your family. And so we're proud to have both a great indoor facility for here in the winter, and then we've got over 2 acres of outdoor space for family to gather during the warmer weather. Flight Deck is the only brewery in the world to be located in a former small arms range. The US Navy built our building back in 2001, and we converted it in 2016 to what it is now. We make all of our beer here on site, but we've got a full beverage and food menu that's designed to be family friendly. So there's something for everybody. So we make all the beer here. We've got dozens made throughout the year, but we have between 8 and 12 on tap at any one time. We've got non-alcoholic options for folks of all ages. Wine, seltzer, mead, you name it, we've got it on tap. But what we're particularly proud of in the last few years, we've got our wood-fired oven. So we're proud to be making Maine craft pizza right here at Flight Deck. So we've got functionally a pub environment here at Flight Deck now, where it's more than just a tasting room. It's the place where you can come out for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. We call it Maine craft pizza for a reason, in that the style of pizza you get in Maine is pretty distinctive depending on where you go, but there's some common denominators. And so we make our own dough here with Maine water, which those of us who live here in Maine take for granted, but it's pretty good stuff. And that water made with Maine grains, made with flour that's milled right here in Skowhegan, Maine. All those local ingredients topped with stuff that's grown from right around the brewery. All those ingredients go together to make a pretty unique pie. We're really proud to be in Brunswick, and the community of Brunswick is right at the beginning of the Coastal Route 1 journey. And so no matter where you're heading up on Coastal Route 1, you have to pass through Brunswick, and you have to pass within a couple hundred yards of Flight Deck. And so we're really proud to be able to showcase what this region can do. Some folks confuse us with, are we part of the greater Portland area? Are we part of the Midcoast, Maine area? So we're both the gateway to things up north, but we're also really approachable and accessible to folks in Portland. We've got our, Bowdoin College is here, and that brings a lot of arts and culture activities for folks to enjoy. Maine State Music Theater. We've got our own jetport, for folks that are flying both internationally and domestic. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Brunswick, and it's an exciting place to be, and we're proud to be part of the community.
All right, so the crew made us the Flying Dirty Pizza. It's hot honey and pepperoni, and the air pickle. Here comes the airplane.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for the customer and our communities. I'm Andrew Silsby, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
There are things we feel around us. Crisp air, warmth, and then there are things we feel within us. Exhilaration, freedom, comfort, belonging. Plan your trip at visitmaine.com.
Hi everybody, Maine Life merch is back. We are so excited to once again partner with local designers and makers to offer some great gift ideas for your loved ones, maybe yourself. Celebrate the best life, Maine Life, and shop mainelife.com.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand, hurry into your Honda dealer today.
Here we are back at Main Street Design Co. on Front Street in Bath, where we honor our maritime heritage.
And also support our Maine fishing families. You can pick up this cookbook as a gift, and all the proceeds go to the Maine Coast Fishermen's Association. And while you're visiting Bath, you must stop by the Maine Maritime Museum, which is open year-round, and that is where we find our friend Tony. Hey, Tony.
Thanks, Erin. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Cameron from the Maine Tourism Association, and I'm here today at the Maine Maritime Museum in Bath, a place where I grew up coming to as a kid, and a place where I get to bring my kids today. It's an iconic place on Maine's Midcoast that celebrates the best of Maine's maritime history. And I'm so delighted to be able to be here and show everybody a little taste.
At Maine Maritime Museum, you can expect a number of different experiences. Right now we're here in the Shipbuilders Gallery. This is one of our core exhibits where you'll see ship models and ship portraits. And we have exhibits dedicated to lighthouses, to lobstering, to Bath Iron Works. We're building America's Navy. We also have every year a new exhibit that opens. Right now we have 2 special exhibits that are temporary. We have Up to Camp, which is an exhibit exploring Maine's inland waterways and the hunting and sporting leisure camp tradition. We also have Upon That Isle in Maine, the story and works of Chris Van Dusen, which is the most whimsical and family-friendly exhibit that we've ever done. And it takes Chris Van Dusen's iconic coastal characters and shows what a magical place the coast of Maine can be for inspiration.
This museum is extra special to me. My father has worked here in Bath for a good part of his career as a civilian working for the Navy, but also working for BIW. And this museum celebrates some of the best of one of Maine's iconic industries, which is shipbuilding. And it's such a legacy that Maine has to offer, and I'm really proud that my family has had a hand in it. And I grew up coming here and seeing how Maine builds some of the world's best ships.
So we partnered with the Maine Office of Tourism to help promote some of these extra special cruise experiences. The Burnt Island Lighthouse Tour and the oyster tasting cruises, 2 cruises that leave right from our dock here in Bath aboard the Merry Meeting, where parking is free and easy and it's just a short walk to the door. And so we want you all to come and join us here at Maine Maritime Museum, whether it's this winter, this spring, this summer, whether you're here for 30 minutes or the whole day. We would love for you to come here and experience the best of what Maine has to offer and what makes this place so special.
Thanks, Amanda, and thanks to the Maine Maritime Museum for showing us a great experience, an iconic spot on the Maine coast, and I hope everyone gets a chance to experience this. Also, if you're looking for a Maine adventure, don't forget to go to one of the 7 state visitor information centers or go to mainetourism.com to start planning your Maine vacation.
Spring is in the air, everyone.
And who doesn't like a nice spring tea?
With a twist. We are thirsty for vitamin D, warmer temps, fresh flowers, and
a green tea gimlet.
So we have once again partnered with our friends at Maine Spirits. You can download the Maine Spirits app where you will find a variety of spring cocktails that have fresh ingredients.
To make 1 gimlet, you'll add 1.5 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of green tea, a little mint, a 1/2 ounce of honey syrup, and a 1/2 ounce of lime juice.
You'll add all of these ingredients into a shaker with ice, give it a good mix, and strain.
So there you have it, the green tea gimlet.
These look beautiful and they smell even better with that fresh mint and green tea.
Brings a little zen to your gin.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Wow, I can hear it go down your throat.
Yeah. Gulp.
If you love vintage treasures, then you're gonna love this next stop filled with one-of-a-kind finds, history, and a whole lot of character. Our marketing director, Shelby, is in Wiscasset at the Peaceful Pagan Vintage Shop.
Hey Erin, I am so excited to go try on some clothes, and as you know, I wear a lot of my grandmother's old vintage clothes, so let's go inside and see what they have. Hi Jen, how's it going? Great to see you.
I hope that when people walk in the Peaceful Pagan Vintage, that first, they feel welcome and that they see something in this store that they want to ask questions about. I would like to be a travel guide through history, and you're going to find wonderful clothing from the 1880s to the 1980s. You're going to find soft leathers, beautiful pottery, paintings from local artists. There's something for everybody here. This is the 70s.
But like the back?
It's
Can we have a moment for the back?
It's too delicious.
To quote Cher.
Yeah, it's Cher, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. My mission is really to teach people that vintage clothing is a real option, and it's a good option. This is old 40s Abercrombie & Fitch.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my slogan is saving the planet one piece at a time. And clothing, we all wear it, and If we can choose natural fibers, clothing that's going to disintegrate, that's what we want. Clothing that is mass produced is usually made with materials that are not good for the environment. They are petroleum based, they're not made ethically. People are not getting paid a fair wage. And so here, I believe in circular economy. You keep things going. It never lands in a landfill. We are a throwaway society, and really trying to change that mentality that, hey, you've got clothes in the closet, up in the attic, in the basement. I want to see them. Like, let's get them back out there. Look at how gorgeous. And so you could technically wear this with a black t-shirt.
Yes.
And Birkenstocks, black Birkenstocks, and it looks amazing. And it's silk, it's still very wearable.
I like that you're styling all of it, just every piece you pick up.
Always, always. I mean, this with a pair of jeans, like, and the thing is, these women were very, very tiny and corseted. So with this really physically wouldn't fit a modern person in the waist, but you can turn it around and wear it as a jacket. The earliest piece I have is about 1880s. Most of the time, they're conversation pieces. We can talk history, we can see how they're made. And that to me is very important because it tells the story mostly of the women of that time who made their clothes. And I think that we don't want to lose their stories. I like to say that vintage, true vintage, is the new couture because you can't find it. And if you do find it, it's a unicorn and you should get it. Oh, that's
we have
perfect
to,
80s.
We have to get this. Maybe my style is the 80s.
It was a good time. I was big in the 80s.
All right, I'm going in. I'm gonna go through the clothes. See you in a minute. Okay, this is adorable. This is so cute. This is the softest thing I've ever put on my body. I've never worn chaps in my life.
Well, buckle up, sister.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. What Maine Life means to me is hard work, natural beauty, and making something out of nothing. I love the ingenuity of Maine people, and I feel like this type of business is what they can appreciate because they know you don't throw away things. You take care of what you have.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
I had so much fun.
Oh, I loved it. Thank you, and we will see you soon.
Yes, can't wait. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, clearly that was successful. I got this beautiful vintage cashmere set that I'm so excited to wear tonight and get all cozy. Back to you, Erin.
Well, a big thank you to Brett and everybody here at Main Street Design Co. for not only opening your home, your beautiful home upstairs, but also your shop here. And a big thank you for always pushing and supporting local.
Thank you for including us in the Maine Life family and for coming to Bath, where we really celebrate shopping small.
What Maine Life is all about, my friend.
Absolutely.
So come on down, walk up and down Front Street, and thank you.
Thanks.
You're the best. Thanks for watching this episode of Maine Life. To follow all our adventures, you can check us out on our YouTube page, Facebook, Instagram, and we're also streaming on News Center Maine Plus. Check out our membership page as well on our website, mainlifemedia.com, where we find exclusive content and some great deals on places we visit and so much more. Happy adventuring, everybody. See you next week. Come on in, let's meet the owner. So loud.
Main Street Design Company.
We're off to a good start.
You really haven't been to Damariscotta unless you've come to Colonel's.
I'm sorry, what is happening again?
Our rich heritage. Our rich maritime heritage.
Period.
Yeah. Maritime heritage. It's maritime heritage. We're gonna ring the bell.
Let's see what this. Sorry. Is this on?
Yeah.